How you doing? Sal Accardi Jr. here at Riverhead Raceway. Talk a little bit about the 7NY car we picked up over the winter. So we were running open mods, tour mod type modifieds, and I kind of got tired of doing it because it's a lot of work and a lot of money, and I kind of got burnt out. So really was just going to sit tight, not really do anything, and this car kind of popped up out of nowhere. Friend of mine, Kevin, and his brother, Steven always is finding these cars I don't know where he finds them, but they're always popping up out of the woodwork. So, you know, I grew up here, Islip Speedway, Riverhead Raceway. I've been here ever since I was able to walk. I watched my father race for many years, and it was my dream always to just run a modified. It was all I wanted to do. So, come around '86 is pretty much my father's last year, and unfortunately, there was some health issues, and we kind of had to walk away. And you know, I dabbled a little here and there, did some go-kart racing, some blunderbuss. I ended up back in charge of cars in around 2002. Ran that for a couple of years, and that itch to drive a modified was always, you know, there. So I just woke up one day and told my father, "Hey, Dad, we're going to buy a modified." And so he just put the brakes on. He says, "Hold on, we ain't going to buy just any modified. We got to get something good. So if we're going to do this, we got to do it good." So we looked around. I was going to buy an SK car, convert it to a tour mod, and this, that, and the other thing. And Howie Brody's car popped up, and I ended up grabbing that car. And I got that car turnkey, man, for a fabulous price. And right out of the box, we were fast. I think we won first feature in my rookie year. So about my 8th start. So we did that. Ran modifieds here, Riverhead. Dabbled a little bit out of state, Wall Stadium and Evergreen. And then we just, you know, ran everywhere, and in about 2008, I just kind of gave it up. It was just, you know, financially, this is very, very tough class to do, you know, with no money. So we ran against some really, you know, big teams. We did some good racing. We almost won a championship in 2006. I was runner-up to Chuck Stoyer. And around 2008, I just gave everything up. I was dormant for a lot of years. I was looking for a ride, just couldn't really land anything. Along came a guy from Connecticut. I found a Facebook post ad. I answered it, and this guy, he says, "All right, let's put some cars together." So I ended up building some cars. I built about 4 of them for this guy so far. So we ran until this past year, and this is about when I walked away. Ran all over the East Coast, Northeast, Seekonk and Monadnock and Evergreen, and we went everywhere. I went to Oxford, I went to Beach Ridge. I mean, you name the tracks, we were there, man. We did some traveling. I had some fun. We really didn't, you know, have superstar success, but we had fun. You know, I was running, I was in a modified, and that's the main key, was to drive, you know. So basically gave it up, you know. I just had to get out. I just had enough. It burnt me out. You know, it was a lot of traveling, a lot of time, a lot of money. So this car popped up from Kevin, and he says, "Oh, you know, my brother's got I think it's a Tommy Baldwin car." So Tommy Baldwin, I think, was the last guy to have my father's Troyer car. So anytime I hear a Troyer car or a Tommy Baldwin car, I got to investigate what it is. When I found out what this is, it turned out to be a Baldwin car. So I was going to do a tribute car to my dad, but after finding out it was really Tommy's car, I says, I got to do a Tommy's car, you know? It was really, was Tommy's car. So he had wrecked his car, and he sent it up to, I guess, Baldwin at the time to have it clipped. But he really didn't like the car. It was fast for like 35 laps. There's video of him talking about it. So he would say, 35 laps, we're fast, we lead every race. But after that, I can't get the car to work. So he would say, I got to get a Troyer. And he got rid of this thing. The guy that worked up there bought this. And he raced it as an SK at Stafford from, I guess, the early 80s to like the early 90s. Then he got fed up with Stafford. He stashed the car in the barn, and the car literally sat for, I guess, 30-something years. And it was clean when I got it. I mean, there was no oxidation on anything. The car was immaculate. I couldn't believe how well kept it was. So we stripped it down, went through everything, painted it. Richie G-Force helped me, and a lot of guys helped me. And we just redid the car the way it was, you know? So we basically recreated the single Nerf bars the car had. It still has the rims that they ran back then in around '82. It's pretty much this Cavalier body. It's all fiberglass tail panel, fiberglass A pillars, B pillars. We replicated a dash that was in the car, like the style, because the original dash was gone, so we had to replicate it. I had a guy, Bootsy, help me with the bars, with the dash. So pretty much, the car is, I wouldn't say original to when Tommy had it because the tin is probably a little different. It had like a flat right side tin wall in it. So they laid it down. Hood is different. It's not really the original hood, but it's a hood from that era of a Baldwin car. And that's pretty much it, man. We just replicated pretty much the car like it was in '82 when Tommy had it. So there's video of this car here at Riverhead. There's video a lot New Egypt. He ran this car a lot. So it's a lot of fun. I'm having a ball here.
Thank you, man.
All right.
Come out this way. Come out this way. I wanted you to get the roof. Well, get the other side. But I wanted you to get the Tiger inside. Come back this way. What time is it? Yeah, we got to get going. You want like